going to be about first moves here. Fish should have first moves. He could probably kill 2 legions. If he has his first moves, he kills 2 legions here. Or 2 legions. He kills 2 Toas. There you go. So 2 Toas down. Another one down from the walls. And he's essentially neutered him. Yeah, like that's just fish war moves right there. He'll come with another wave of them. He'll keep bringing them. But it's just, I mean, you start getting promos on these guys, maybe. I never know. Well, if he takes the city, it's just going to keep rebelling, right? So walls. Yeah, this is going to be awfully difficult. Like these Toas actually lose. Well, that one does. He loses to this guy in the fort. Yeah. Strokes, what did you do? Let's go look at Canada front. She's still on the 4 cities. The horses have died. Looks like they got 1 pillage off, but that's not too big a deal. Capital's still turbo. The builder's coming to do repairs. Beautiful tiles, like just insane. Almost pop 13 here. She's got both Moksha and Pingala established now. She needs to get her science up, though. She desperate. Oh, man, I wish she'd built a campus, though, too. With those few mountains that she had. What's the gold at? See, I'd like to see a crossbow upgrade here. And here. These guys are both promoted. I'd love to see crossbow upgrades here. This is actually, this crossbow here is actually level 2. Get this thing in, or this archer. Turn this into a crossbow. Another encampment been thrown down here. Looks like, yeah, Georgia projected for a general. So no general coming for fish. Which it's not that big a deal. But it looks like he's going to miss out on it. He's got a project, but he's going to miss out. By 1. Oh no, Jessica actually denied it. Jessica denied it, so... Georgia did a project to try and get it, and Jessica denied. Stroke's so toxic. Why are you so toxic, Strokes? Don't be toxic, okay? Man, imagine if Maori brought 2 catapults and 2 crossbows, and push could have worked. Yeah, the push had a lot more potential, and it didn't get the opportunity it could have. Honestly, like the push has failed now. You like Fish has got the top science in the room, and now he's going to get a chance to reload. Really slow crossbow here though. He's going to finish the project. He makes a push to muskets, I would imagine. Noob's is boosting stirrups for him. Jessica's 3 turns on crossbows. Yeah, makes a push to musket. Oh yeah, the iron's still alive. Lots of gold. Fish can get crossbows if he wants them. I think this has got to become a crossbow here, doesn't it? Is he already shot with that, maybe? Yeah, especially since it's just a spearman just standing there, right? Okay, there's a crossbow. He hides this one. I think he's probably waiting for mercenaries, maybe, is what he's doing. He's trying to wait for mercenaries as much as he can, probably. Feudal in 1. He's going to be there quick. Yeah, he shift enters this back in. Shift enter this back in. I don't know what he puts here, though. He's got to put something back here. Maybe shift that back so it doesn't get triple tagged. No, he's going to go after it. No, he let this guy stand here. He's just trying to kill units at this point. This unit dies. I'm surprised he's letting this sit here. And the iron is saved, everybody! The iron is saved! Okay, okay, that's out of there. I don't know why he didn't kill that. I don't know. Yeah, Ram dead. Building the Marais now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check out Turbo Noob. Another settler on the way. He's gone Magnus Internals, looks like. Or that was just Magnus to chop out tempo, I suppose. Let's check out city-state status. Jessica's controlling Bander. Noob's controlling Cardiff at the moment. Domitar's got Jerusalem. Noob's also controlling Samarkand. Anshan's going to be the biggie. I think that Anshan's going to be the tough one to control because it's essentially always going to be controlled by Papal Primacy. On Papal Primacy on Georgia means Anshan's just controlled the rest of the game, which is a tough break. But hey, that's a big part of it. Everyone keeps asking why I picked Georgia. There's one of the reasons. Georgia's such a tough push, but that's fine. Just let Georgia sit there on 5 or 6 cities up in that garbage land. Domitar's extended down here. He can fill. These are beautiful cities. All of this land, it can be all his. I'd be disappointed if he doesn't have all this settled up here eventually. 5 turns on Era. Noob's already there. Domitar's already there. Jessica's already there. Fish is probably going to have a rough go of it. No surprise, George is going to hit it. Curie will get there. And Latero on Free Sim is in trouble. And the Maori. What are these guys going to do to get it going? Any really good campuses? +5 campus. Maybe get some campus points here. Don't see anything that's going to get him there. Campus is going up. This is lovely. Thank you, Jessica. This will be a nice +3 campus there. Where is this campus? It's out there. Only a +1. Not really any place else left to put it, unfortunately. And the campus is established here anyway. She's going for Mahabodhi as well. I like that. Denying Mahabodhi from the team that rushed Pagodas is probably a good idea. A lot of the legions have died valiant deaths. The crossbows will do the job. Probably want to... It'd be nice to have had a legion or two with the promotion for musket promos. Musket push and general. He's projecting out the general up here for his muskets, and then he'll be in good shape. Let's look at our yields, by the way. Noob hit 100 culture yet? Yeah, he's buck 34. Buck 34, Noob wins. I don't know how they stop him. Like, unless Greed 7 is an incredibly strong simmer and starts doing things completely differently from what he's doing now, I don't know how you stop Noob from winning this game. Nazca finally dies. It was a long and arduous push, but he finally killed Nazca. Yeah, Maori just always finds good land. Yeah, they're just, with all these trees, and again, it's just covered in trees and rainforest, and then all those tiles just become turbo broken when you're Maori. But yeah, this is going to be all about simming now. Your archer push has failed. Your Toa push has failed. Now you're being out-simmed. Science and culture is pretty close, I guess. But you're being out-scienced by quite a bit. Muskets are on the way. And then you get a general going, and you've got nothing left. Right? What else do you have left? Noob can start settling, or Fish can start settling again. Maybe get, like, city. Maybe city over here behind the mountains. Cover the choke. He can get 8 cities up. Do roam things. All he has to do is just survive, right? Noob does noob things. Jessica's got a settler coming down here for city number 5. Campus's next turn. I like to see those stats going up, my girl. Cree needed to get theater scores down to project and deny at least some of the classical raiders, but to Pericles like yesterday. Yeah, it's already over. I think he's probably already got them all, to be honest with you, Peppermint. He's got in addition to all that, PB, he has Divine Spark. Do you know why Jessica doesn't improve tiles when playing Nail Civs? Danny DB, she does have an aversion to building Cree's going to get the free trade route capacity. To an aversion to getting builders. There are other really strong players in the CWC who do have an aversion to getting builders, and I don't know why. Carrier, very good player, often doesn't get builders and improve land. I think that she relies a lot on the fact that she's got good tiles in the sea, and then maybe doesn't really... yeah, I don't know. I wish she'd do it more, but I think it's just a habit thing, maybe. Maybe just not making the right decision every time. I don't know. Oh, there's a Theater Square project. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, they're all gone. So Greece is on 12 per turn. 12 points a turn. Gonna have an artist in like 4 or 5 turns. Working on the musicians as well. He's gonna get wide, I promise you. I promise you he will get wide here. He'll be at 8 cities here shortly. Foreign ministry going up to control. I like that. Put a city up here. Put a city over here. Crossbows have stopped the Toas in their tracks. Gonna have to be careful about this. This could be annoying here. Industrial zone going down. Okay. Oh, this is really annoying. Like, seriously, game. What is this? Right over top of the fricking city. Oh yeah, aqueduct. Yeah, I was wondering. You know, it's funny. Strokes. I was wondering. I'm like, how? Maybe it's a glitch that I'm not seeing the loss of food. Because I'm like, why am I not seeing the loss of food on these tiles? And then I was like, oh yeah, aqueduct, great bath, or the bath is in there. Yeah. So this is an issue here. I saw this coming. He's gonna need a unit up here. I mean, the play's been exposed. He'll get some faith. Cost him a luxury for a bit. He's switching. He's switching to settlers. Yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew once the worry was abated. I knew that the settlers would be coming. By the way, he's gonna need another project because he's only making 1 a turn. Unless he just keeps an eye on it and slow plays it, because he doesn't need it desperately. But I knew, like, he changed out his card. Couple settlers up here while he does simulation things down here. Another crossbow to be safe. Builder up here doing things. Nice campus online there and here. Really nice campus. What's his numbers? 38, 162. I am gonna be all over Noob after this game. I'm like, why would I play Pericles 2 games in a row in a CPL qualifier and then in the CWC qualifier and then in the actual CWC. And both games I get absolutely hosed on terrible spawns. And he got 2 maps to look at today, and both of them were godly. By the way, Pog Champ. Look at this city going turbo. Even a fancy campus up in here, if you need it. Sorry, a chat's flying by, and I'm not able to catch every last. I'm not able to catch every last conversation. How many charge builder is that? Like, this is simming to the max. I love doing this. I've done this so many times, and I've had people be like, why is he getting extra builders? He's got more builders than he needs. Sending a 5 charge builder with your settler is frickin' forehead play. I love it, and anybody who says otherwise is crazy. It's worth the extra production to get that builder out, even if you don't need it in your main cities right away. Get that builder out of one city, get the settler out of another. This city is going to explode. Just watch it. Yeah, he's going to do another project to get the general. Work those crossbows. Those crossbows will be doing that much harder damage. Barracks coming online. Trying to do a little simming here. It's tough. It's tough when you're building your campuses based off of nothing but rainforest. It can be pretty tough because you got no campuses. What's the stats now on Mapuche? 5639. Yeah, Jessica's got the campuses up. She's gonna have to make sure she keeps that moving. It's new era. Let's check out who got what. Jessica's back into Pembrush. Rome went normal. No surprise there. Another Monumentality for Domidar. Another Pembrush for Noob. Tamar back into Monumentality. It was actually, so that's fake science on, that's how Mapuche got that, is fake science. They've gone for the fake science there. Okay. Probably preserve. I'll go up on preserve. Up on me. Up on me. So, yes, I go A, preserve. I go A for me. A for me. Good. Now, where's the, who controls what here, by the way? 91, 78, 93, 80. So they could cancel trade routes if they want. This early, trade routes aren't that big a deal, but you probably cancel Cree. You probably cancel Cree here. But they may... I don't think they'll worry about this, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Maybe they will, maybe they won't focus on this. Maybe they'll go Jessica here. Try to cancel Cree. And then this here is kind of whatever. They could potentially try to block... No, I don't know if you want to do that, because fish... Yeah, I don't know if that would work. You could try and block theater squares, but Noob's already got his built, so who cares? I'm not sure. You could potentially do that, though. That might be a possibility that they make the play on. Okay, I'll submit. We'll see what happens. Yeah, but they may not know that, right? Because they know that Cree... They don't know where Cree is. And they know that Cree have gone commercial hubs first, so that might be end up what they do. I don't know if anybody... Maybe there's internationals going here. So canceling one of these two would probably be actually be the play. Yeah, canceling either one of these two would actually be the play, but I don't know if they would know that or not. I think they probably focus Diplo because they don't really know the layout of the map as much, maybe. They've already done their voting. They've seen... Actually, they actually have seen this. They have actually seen this and would be able to know that. And they'll know that Cree is actually isolated. They'll know that Cree is isolated. And they'll actually, if they're going to cancel anybody, it'll be one of these two. One of these two. And crippling their gold would actually be pretty important at this stage. So I'm guessing that that's actually maybe the play. They've actually seen enough to know that. So the votes are in. 100% production towards buildings in the harbor. Interesting. Cancel Coupe. There you go. And wow. So they just went lightly in here. They just went lightly in here, just enough to get it. Actually, they voted with them, funnily enough. Interesting. Cancel any international, so they actually got them all right. I'm assuming that Jessica wanted that as well. Where's Jessica? Oh no, they went with camp. She went with campus. And then, oh, so Harbor, so went the other way. Okay. What's Jessica like in war? I mean, she's pretty good. She's not an aggressive player, so she doesn't get into wars a lot. She doesn't aggressively push. Here comes the Milan Raider. She's going to need a lot more units. Mahabodhi's coming in. She needs a lot more units. She's about to get rocked by Milan Raider. Oof. This is going to be rough. This is the timing, too. Turn 60, you have to know Milan Raider's on the way. She's got walls up, which will help. She's got walls up, it'll help. But this thing's going to come in here and just start pillaging. And, yeah. She's going to wish she had more troops, for sure. It's only one. They're essentially on free sim at this point, but yeah. Yeah, the swords were. I think this. What happened was, I think, is this. They had a lot of iron early, and the swords were a play to defend against the horse rush, like the early horse rush, which was fine. But she absolutely, you can't chase these Milans around. She's got walls, which is good, but she's gonna need more troops for sure. A lot more troops. It's pretty tight in here, so yeah, we'll see. Chat disagrees with me about what? Yeah. I mean, Noob's been over 100 cultures since like turn 45. I think he's basically breaking the game. This is flexing right here. Fish is done. He can actually get muskets whenever he wants, I do believe. Because otherwise, why would he not have already teched it, right? No, he's actually waiting on it. Okay. Oh, he's going to get his Diplo quarter. He's going to go get his Diplo quarter. They like their positioning on Diplo right now. Maybe he goes and gets his universities as well. His science is really strong. He continue to accelerate on that. And if he ever needs to, maybe he gets boosted. Domidar's got 71 science. Maybe Domidar actually pushes him. I like the sim on Domidar right now as well. He's definitely he's like triple the stats of Tamar right now, and he's still got the settlers coming. He actually hasn't even he hasn't even experienced this yet. He needs to get settlers over here. This horseman needs to figure this out. These two horsemen figure this out. He puts settlers over here. He's gonna go settle this volcano. But he can just get wide here and go 4 more cities. Like he's got basically, he's gonna have 4 cities here, 4 cities here, and 4 cities here is my hope for Damodar right now. Tamar is stuck in Arelville up in the north here. They dare not come out here, which means they're settling garbage. Yeah, Strokes, I agree. I think it was smart. Just bring like 4 or 5 horses, make them build units, right? Make her build units, get some swords up, get some archers up, make them spend some production and some money on units. Don't Arel, just a few horses to make them do stuff. And now the Milan Raider crosses the river in 3, 1, 2. I'm guessing 3 turns this occurs. She's gonna wish she had some units along this border to maybe slow things down a bit. She finished she finished her religion. Or sorry, finished Mahabodhi, and she's gonna finish her religion here now. Hepatitis C is indeed her favorite religion, and we'll see what she gets here for beliefs shortly. Oh wow. Came way out here. to settle this volcano. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Like all this land here, right? You could do something with if you ever wanted to. Yeah, Kree, I mean, Kree's getting a decent little runoff, but I mean, I'm guessing that like they're pushing science thinking that they somehow kill people. But like I said, chop out the campus. Or no, did he go? Oh, we want to crop with. Where's he gonna put the camp? Oh, the campus can just go here. Okay, I like that. That's fine. And then harbor here eventually for this. So mine this. You can come over here, chop this, and then you can buy some tiles and chop again. Money is not too bad. What's the money overall is definitely in Zock's control. Coupe got canceled. He's essentially at $0. Negative over here. Wow, just like there's not that many units. Like commercial hubs when. Yeah, like this is what happens. I don't like the play. Holy site first in every city on Irel Tamar. I don't like it. It doesn't help the team. I don't like it. About 60 gold a turn here versus 75-ish there. So it's not a big difference. But it definitely helps that they canceled out. For sure. Campus is going up here. He's a little bit nervous about being out-simmed right now. And it's getting pretty close. Settler. Barracks. Settler. Changed his mind on the settler in here, I guess, did he? Just probably back these guys out. He just pushed forward just to put a little pressure on him, but he just doesn't want to lose a unit here. Yeah, he's got 123 faith, but I mean, with 39 science, what's he going to push with? He's got minus 14 gold and 39 science and 28 culture. His closest neighbor's got more than double all of his stats. He's gonna. What is he gonna buy with Grandmaster's Chapel? I mean, like, look at this. He's actually just pressure. Look at this. Dominar doesn't even respecting him. He's gonna come over, settle in his face right here. He's gonna settle right here. He still needs to come over here and sort out what's going on in this, because this is just turbo cities over here. Noob God tier sim. This is big. Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna jinx anything, but Noob's doing noob things. Yeah, like I mean, it's just. I mean, he's also getting more campuses up. You know, another campus placed here. Like, Domitar's just going to keep out simming him with far superior land. You know, he'll get his libraries going, his universities. I mean, he... yeah, like... I don't know. I don't know. Oops. Yeah, he shifted these guys back. Gotta make sure you protect that level 2. Settler. Okay, the settler's out down here. Okay. Come and settle the elephant. For a 2-3 base. And some nice tiles in here. They should probably... Yeah, you settle this and buy these 2 tiles. Is what you do. arena. I'm going to see a Coliseum play here from Noob. Doesn't have any chops, but it's a productive city overall. 22 production is not great, but it'd be a great one. Does anybody else make a Coliseum play? Jabal Recall is placed. I don't see any other Coliseum play coming in. Kree's the only one who would dare make it, I think, right? Foreign Ministries going down here. I mean, there's a lot of unimproved land in here. Like he needs to put in the +2 builder charge card and get a builder out of every city. Like really badly. I mean, 6 city, like I mean, they're about to be 8 cities, but I mean, they could have been 10 cities 30 turns ago. and then they'd be getting their sim up, right? Slum, I don't know, Slum. I don't know, man. Oh, Milan's what? I didn't see Milan's. Oh, here's one here. So they're gonna send a Milan up here to maybe try to harass. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to get through because this choke's covered. Yeah, I mean they could get through, I suppose. A lot of crossbows around though. It'd be hard for one Milan to do much. I did want to see what happened in here. Yeah, so I forgot to come down in here and scramble to see. So they got the Gov Plaza. No, they didn't. That's the theater square. Audience chamber is pillaged, so that's a little bit of an annoyance. So you're preparing that. But this thing is essentially... Yeah, the general came, it's dead, it's over. What did it even do? It did 2 pillages? Didn't even pillage the campus. Pillaged the audience chamber, pillaged the theater square, and then came over here to die. There's another one going to make another try at it. Yeah, the Roman scout, that's what I was going to say there. I kind of interrupted myself. So there's the Roman scout. If it tries to come through here, this is very smart play by Fish. He knows that the Milan Raiders are in the game. There you go. Now he knows it's coming. Right? It's fine. The scout, he doesn't get the scout out, but it's fine. This scout did its job. Right? And now they know. Okay. There you go. Look, see that? Boom. Scout into the pass right there. Immediately. Fish is like, oh, Milan Raiders on the way, noob. Oh, okay. Boom. Scout into the pass. Done. Scout just died a hero. Bad advice is to, instead of complaining of people. Oh, best advice is, instead of complaining about people playing badly, is go play better yourself and win the CWC. I like that, Starlight. Yeah, I mean it's fine if chat wants to have conversations about things they're seeing. You know, not everything that's happening in the game right now is being done ideally. But I'll tell you, it's a very good point. Coming from somebody who's played in really high pressure CPL qualification games where everything's on the line, having played in the CWC, played both well and poorly in those types of games, the pressure is immense. You go 6 hours and you couldn't possibly eat anything because your stomach is doing somersaults. It's every move, you're just completely losing your mind, stressed about everything you do. He could get the scout away. The archer's coming over here. And it's If you can't criticize, well, I'm not saying. I mean, it's fine to criticize. It's fine, but like, just being mean about it is my problem. I just don't want people to be mean about what the things they say. It's because I mean, anybody can criticize. Constructively conversing about how somebody's playing, okay. Just making fun of people because they're not making ideal plays under these situations, that's just mean, and I don't like it. But hey, you do you. No, I'm not saying, and I'm not pointing the finger at anybody either, Slum. I'm not like, I agree there's some weird things happening. I agree completely. And you guys want to talk about the different plays and the different things. Looks like they bought the, I didn't see the gold happening, but they must have bought that arena to have it done already. Because he was just building the entertainment complex, and now he's near the Coliseum. 7 turns on the Coliseum. I don't think anybody stops him from getting that. He's already at 239 culture. It's going to hit... It's going to miss that city, unfortunately. It's actually going to be a pretty bad Coliseum. It's only going to hit 4 cities right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to miss whatever he does with this settler as well. But it's built. The other guys don't have it, and that's good. A little bit disappointed he hasn't settled this yet and build Petra. Come on, newbie noob. Do me solid. I called 300 culture by turn 70. Go faster, noob. Well, I mean, once the museums hit and the Coliseum hits, he'll be getting pretty close to 300 culture, but it'll probably be turn 75. So he's run away with the scout down here, although it's this Milan. Yeah, this scout's going to probably die on this hill here. This Milan is going to pop up here. He's got an eye out over here. What's their vision in this area, by the way? Okay, so he can see all this. There could be a sneaky Milan play if he came up through here, though. He needs to be careful. It's a lot of turns away. But please check tourism. Nobody has any at the moment. The defense is 32 as of right now. Let's all hate Norm's cam. Yeah, my cam didn't work. I apologize for that, guys. I mean, I don't know why you desperately need to see me. But, it's going to be a really good city here. Get the harbor up. Diplo quarter going down. Hockey rink. Culture's going to be a play. 5187. Just get her science up a little bit more. Galley will work towards Gov. Will work towards. Spy is nice. It work towards Golden Age. If she really wants it, though. Does she really want Golden Age? Maybe Dark into Heroic would might have been a funny giveaway. Settler's coming down here. Some other settler underway. Settler here. So she's going to get to 7 cities. Okay, so this city lost the sheep now, so you're no longer going to get that Liang going on, but this tiles are disgusting anyway, so who cares? This is turbo tiles time right here. It's nasty. If anything, this city can now steal these 3 tiles. You don't need to keep this city in the capital for the sheep, for the bonus food and production. You just throw all these tiles in this city, and it's turbo time. Settler coming here. Milan Raider. Milan Raider. The scouts just figuring out what to do with the Milan Raider, I guess. I don't know. Fantastic city. Getting some knights out. He's got cores already. Getting a forward settle here. but he'll just die. Like, I mean, he's gonna see this city. What's his stats? Like, he's got 41 science. Like, Noob will just put together a bit of an army and come over here and destroy this. I would imagine Noob just puts together a classical push here. Although he's probably going top tree. He's got printing. No, he's gone completely bottom tree. Just boosting it for the boys, I'd imagine. Helping boost stuff for the boys. So he's gone printing into gunpowder. He'll get that boosted for the boys. And then he could just go industrial push here. And help and just double team this. Oh, look at this. Look at this. My boy Damadizzle. Okay, so Blind Settler coming over here to get started. He is in Monumentality. He can put together the Faith to just string cities up here without having to walk them. That's the best thing about Monumentality, is that you can settle in a string so much easier. Because most of the time you're like, oh, they have all this land, let's go settle this. And then you got to get settlers over here and then walk them all the way over here. But this case, you just settle this city on wherever, like, just, I don't know, maybe settle this, buy the 3-2, and then you can settle the horses later. And then this city grows to pop 2 in like 4 turns. Buy a settler, walk it up here, settle that. And then this city, or maybe you settle this actually. You settle this. And then this city gets to pop 2, walk it up here. Settler, buy a settler, walk it up here. And you don't have to do anything back here. Look at this, universities. Damadizzle, I taught you well. Universities going down. Science going up. He's just killing it, baby. Let's go. Big science out of Cree. Cree's simming well. University's going down here. Catapult gonna make a push on what? They've already taken Nazca. I don't really know. Do they have anybody to push? They got some pre-builds going here. I don't really know. Does anybody see something here? Jabal Berkalin 2. Monumentality is so powerful, yeah. Sorry, I'm missing... Yeah, Georgia had a terrible spawn. They got stuck in these mountains with not very good land. Between mountains and tundra with Veru on the other side of the mountains, there was not much they could do in this game. Dominar's simming very well. He's got beautiful land. And he's doing a great job. He loves Gandhi. He's so comfortable with them. He'd be just having a great old time. Dominar's so chill. It's really great because Dominar is so chill that he doesn't get pent up and anxious like I do, I guess. So yeah, he's having a good game, doing a great sim. I don't know if I'd say he's simming better than Noob right now, but and I would actually say Greed 7 is actually simming really well also. His lack of decision to little Petra, wow. Okay, I take it back. He's not simming very well. What is this Petra doing? What is he doing with this Petra? What's happening in chat? See, oh, maybe Mecha Ops can go on desert, actually, yeah. I understand if we say it's from garbage. Yeah, so I'm going to have to put last warning on McFusalot. One more insult or negative comment towards anybody, and it'll just be a permaban. I read it. I can copy paste it if you want. This is where having mods would actually be quite useful. But anyway, yeah, I'm not. I just won't put up with it. One more comment regarding anything close to that, and you'll just be permaban. It won't even be like 24 hours or come back tomorrow or come back in a week. I don't mess around. I don't think I've ever banned anybody for less than permaban. Honestly, I honestly don't think I ever have. Anyway, back to the game to entertain the people who want to be entertained. Knights are coming from Bravo and Delta. Any more settlers coming from Noob? Where'd that... Okay, so actually, Noob's actually got a warrior in the water here just doing a little bit of investigation as well. This is just fantastic gaming right here. Just fantastic gaming. Done. Thank you, Zaddy. I appreciate you stepping up, man. I 100% trust your judgment. You know me well enough to know what I will and will not put up with. Horsing around, having fun with each other, people joking, that's fine. But if you're going to insult other people, you're going to insult their intelligence, you're going to insult things they say or talk down about people, it's just instant. Bye-bye. That way I don't have to read every last comment in chat and I can still entertain people's. Let's see stats here. Let's take a quick look. So 88-58 on Coupe, 76-42. So Fish is being out-simmed a little bit by the very powerful Coupe now. But he's done enough and he's far enough into the tree. He's pre-building knights. He'll have cuirassiers. At this point, I mean, Fish got really pushed hard and it made it difficult for him to get going. But he will eventually be in a position where he can, sustain himself and not die. And that's all he needs to do. Right? That's all he needs to do. He wins. Thank you, Excessive. Exactly. Let's just end it. Thank you, Sterling. Yeah, let's just start fresh, okay? Everybody's a good guy or gal. Everybody's having a good time. Okay? Everybody in the room has varying degrees of knowledge and ability of this game. I'm sure nobody in this room is as good as they'd like to think they are. And just relax. Enjoy the game. Okay? People are going to have different opinions. I'm sure I've said stuff already in this game that you guys were probably like, Machu play. For what, I don't know. Maybe just potential ear score down the road. She is, look at this. Look at this. What's the production in the city? 54. Looks like she's probably done about a 10-turn Forbidden City in there. That's pretty good stuff. She could do some more chops and mines up here as well. Peppermint Butler, what do you mean? I'm 100% win rate CPL player. Peppermint Butler. That's factually correct, actually. Factually correct. We'll ignore the fact that you got completely thrown that game. I'll be honest with you. You played a fantastic PB. You got a god spawn. The best two players in the lobbies decided to play friends with you, and you patty caked your way through that game, and it was beautifully played. So I make a joke because we're buds, and I gotta be able to slam you a little bit. I mean, on top of that, you're a Leafs fan, so come on. But seriously, you played a fantastic game. And just nobody harassed you, and they just let you sim to win, and you're gonna get sim to win. That's CPL free for all. Break ending turn 75. free for all CPL, God spawn, and nobody harasses you. Maybe you win, maybe you get second. But yeah, it's great stuff. And you did awesome. You did awesome. You played very well. That got ended pretty quick. I was surprised. Like it was awfully big of them to not turn on you. Like honestly, Strokes would have walked over top of you and won the game if he wanted it, but he wanted to troll instead. And hey, troll away. What are you gonna do? Have fun with it. Sometimes you're wrong. Yeah, exactly. You high rolled on literally everything. You got like your two neighbors were the two people who wanted you to play, wanted you to have a good experience. Let's be besties. We'll play patty cake. And then Strokes could have easily turned on you and just like deleted your cities. And he's like, no, I think I'm going to walk all the way past you and go troll Falcon because why not? It was great. It was great fun to watch. I wish I could have stayed to the end and watched the whole thing, but it seemed the writing was on the wall once Strokes started hitting Falcon. Yeah, Anshin, Shingeti, Valletta, and everybody let you have them. It was insane that nobody was challenging you on any of those, other than Anshin. They challenged you on Anshin, but then they didn't even hold it on you. Do I have a Dr. Pepper? I don't have a Dr. Pepper as we speak. No, I do not. I do not have a Dr. Pepper. So Fish has actually got his stats up. He's actually higher science now, so it's really close. It's essentially a draw. And, I mean, Noob, look at this. 150, 350. Turn 74. Man. Doing a little probing. Yeah. I don't even think this is going to get to a culture victory. I mean, who knows? I think that they kill they just kill Tamar here, and then I don't know. Maybe they'll make them win it out. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, well, 300 and almost 360 culture turn 75 is pretty gross. Yeah, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, fascism. What? Yeah, exactly. That's the funny thing, right? Take a quick look here at the culture tree for New. I mean, he's already got scorched earth. He's one turn on urbanization. Like he is literally 10 turns from fascism. I mean, at this point, Noob is licking his lips. Noob's got top stats in the room, science and culture. Noob's just licking his lips. He's like, culture win. I'm just going to roll these guys with fascism. It's over. Gets a railroad. He builds a railroad, probably kills Ngazar Gamu. Builds a railroad through here, or maybe even just build it through Fish's land. And just fascism destroys Coupe here. Okay. How you doing, by the way, Hogue? I've seen you commenting in chat a bunch there. I didn't get a chance to say hello, but I hope you're doing well. So talk to me, chat. Do we have any other city out here in Montreal? I like it. We are gonna go break, which is nice. 2 turns forbidden. Making a statue play here. Is there any chops? No, but the city can be getting pretty productive. There's some chops actually. Yeah, making the statue play. I like it. Okay, so we'll be back in 10 minutes. I'm actually going to go and get a beverage, use the facilities. I mean, imagine just guarding a choke with Milan Raiders. Okay. More settlers coming from Coupe. I'd be curious to ask Fish too about, you know, having like going Earth Goddess, but then Magnus for chops, knowing he had to chop it out. Like, I think that the conversation between him and Noob were probably, Noob probably is like, I want Divine Spark anyway, so don't worry about it. I think was probably the call. Also, you know what I wouldn't mind seeing? I wouldn't mind seeing. What's Noob's 153 Faith? He's working Monumentality at the moment. I'd be surprised if I don't see a settler come in north here. 4, 8. I think I just like to see him at 12 cities. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I'd like to see him at 12 cities. So just send a couple cities up here, and then there you go. But I would like to see him get maybe 2 or 3 apostles and just march him around here and go over here and convert convert Noob, and you could even just go over here and convert, like, you know, just convert like 2 or 3 cities in the middle, convert 2 or 3 cities here, and then that's a ton of gold. Just a ton of gold. We will give you a 2-minute break, Norm. Make it snappy. Thank you, Excessive. Thanks for being here, by the way, buddy. I wish Fortnite Friday could have gone better for us on the seas, but it was good times being with the boys always. I think every Zoc city in the game has a +3 campus or better. Yeah, or access to. It's true. Well, not Jessica. Jessica doesn't really have much in the way of mountains. She did one here. But other than that, she does not have much access to campuses. But you're absolutely right. For the most part, Fish had access to big campuses. He actually didn't build the +4. Did he even build a campus in the city yet? He hasn't even built the +4 campus here yet. Fish, what are you doing? You're killing me, bro. But yeah, you're right. Access mostly to almost every city. Noob, same thing. All up through these mountains has been really good campuses. For the most part. And then, yeah, Domidar. Mountains galore. Nothing better than spawning free sim in the mountains. It's just glorious. It's just glorious. You know you're never going to die because your science is always going to be better than everybody else. Okay, I apologize for missing any of chat. I also apologize again. I know the clamoring for a camera, you guys are just desperately missing out, and it's killing you. But I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the problem was, and I didn't want to stop streaming in the middle of the draft in order to restart it. So you had to go without today. Free unlocks. What am I missing? Oh yeah, if you want me to read something, just tag me. Moondog, hopefully Norm will play for Zoc and CWC still. Hopefully I get another game or two in, but this team is great. These 4 together are fantastic as well. I've got no problem sitting on the bench for these guys. If they need me, I'm here. And yes, I should say that more often. If you need me to read it, at me, and I'll see that for sure, and I'll definitely read it. But if there's conversations going on, I don't know. It's just impossible to read everything and comment on the game. Okay, I've only got a couple minutes left in the break, so I'll be back. Hey Normulator. Hey Moondoggy. Put on the pick. I could do that actually. I'm not gonna keep it up there, but I'll turn it up for the lulz. Plus image existing. There it is. Boom. This is Norm when he's playing. This is Norm when he's playing CPL games. Just sweating. Just getting the towel out. G'day, Moondoggy. Good morning, Moondoggy. Just sweating like a pig. You can put it up here on my... it's hard to see, though. Where am I? Am I in the middle one or am I in the left? Yeah, I'm in the middle. There we go. How's that? Norm the sweater. Exactly, PB, with the sweat. I lost my spicy chenga in my sweat. But exactly right. Looks great. How you doing, Eminem? Matcha is almost never worth the production. I agree, Slum. Matcha is almost never, unless you have like, maybe if you're in a situation, a map like this where you want to build commercial house but you got no rivers, and you know, like you really want to spice up your theater square adjacencies and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, if you're going to be able to build a ton of them because you got nothing but mountains. But yeah, just like some people build it just so they can put a theater square beside it and build a couple commercial hubs, and it's like, oh, boom, we're perfect. It's totally worth it. And I agree, it's not generally worth it. Cool, calm, collected. Yeah, that's me, cool, calm, and collected, yeah. Okay, we're back! We're back, everybody! The time has come to continue the game. Spicy Chingus. Falcon stayed allied because I subbed to him. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can't kill my sub in his first game ever, right? Well, that would be terrible. Yeah, I don't know what he's building up here. He had a catapult. Maybe that was a misclick on the catapult. I don't know. But he's building some units to go do something. This is a long journey to a guy like Domidar up here. This is a long journey. Domidar's got a little bit of a... Okay, here's a Milan Raider. That'll get stopped in its tracks pretty quick. Domidar would do pretty well to just keep a... Who controls Rapa Nui right now? Greed. Who else has got control? Cardiff is controlled by Noob, as is Hong Kong. So Noob controls all three. Plus... Oh, he actually took Anshan. Noob took Anshan, plus he controls all three of the industrial city-states. That's pretty hilarious. Domidar controls Jerusalem. Lot of control, a lot of city-state control coming from zone of control here. A lot of it. It's pretty crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Come on, Domidar. Turn 76. It's not too late. 2 more settlers. This is beautiful land. +5 campus, poggers. Do me a solid and get them built. It's a little... It's not too late. They can build commercial hubs and provide a little stats. Build a district or 2. Yeah, like he's just leveling this catapult and this crossbow. Cult of CSC. 17 envoys in Anshan and no money. I know, Pericles Gaming. They should take it back. I mean, although, you know what, though? Georgia's got terrible culture, so they're probably really low on 32 culture. They're so low on on culture that they're just not getting to the envoys, right? They're not getting to that second part of the tree for the more envoys. Yeah, I agree. So happy. Like he's actually, he got gifted 2 beautiful rivers. He got gifted a river here for his 3 main cities to start, and then he got gifted another river over here that he could easily put a couple more cities on, and then something on the lake. Like boom, boom, boom. So he actually got gifted a second river with beautiful yields. That's absolutely poggers. I like Domidar with the. So is he going to kill Cardiff? I guess he's considering a kill on Cardiff to open up. Just because Cardiff's being controlled, right? I don't know, but this is nice control here. Just like vision control anyway. I'd like to see a little bit more vision here though, for them. Like this is great work by a noob. Just vision, 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 more vision. He sees this coming. He comes and protects.
Sorry, Mandarin's not working.
Okay, thank you. Fruit bowl time, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it might be the best 2 rivers in the game, and Dominar got them both. Oh, this is a nice long river, but it's garbage land. Jessica got some nice rivers, but it's on. A lot of them just go into the snow. Got pretty lucky though. This is a nice river here. Pretty good river on these guys as well. This is actually way better, and even Fish got a nice river. This actually looks like a lot better land and rivers than the game we played last week. Yeah, noob controls Cardiff, yeah. So that would be why Cree may be trying to come kill it. Cree comes over here to kill it. And it gives them a city, which is a pretty good city. Oh no, they can't keep it. Sorry, they kept Nazca. So they kill Cardiff and then continue up. Yeah, you could kill as many city states as you want, but you can only keep one city state after you've killed. Like they already took Nazca here, so they could, if they wanted, get a settler, kill this city, and immediately plant the settler down below, down inside of it. But then it'd be starting from scratch. These mines and stuff would all have disappeared and stuff, right? So like you'd be starting the city from scratch still. So, but the advantage of being able to take that city and have all these tiles improved and all that, a lot of money sitting here as well. That's if nothing else, there's a lot of money sitting here also. You bring that in. It's going well. Yep, going well. McFusalot, McFucalt. I always thought it was McFusalot. Then I just reread it. Foucault. Foucault it is. Foucault, you are correct. Yeah. Here's the settler. Beautiful. Domidar, I'm coming to Australia, buddy. We're going to have a big makeout session. Go settle that tower right there. Yeah, if somebody else takes the city-state, and then you take it from them, you can still keep it. Mass production. Did he already finish? When it rolls over, I'm going to check his tech tree. Okay, no, he was just doubling back. He's one-turning these now. His culture's back down to 265 without pen brush, but that's crazy. Yeah, he was just bouncing back and forth. He's back to siege tactics now. Military science on Domidar. Domidar's now got top science. I just don't see where there's a play. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of get the feeling like Noob just wants to kill these guys as well, though. Jessica's on 6. And she's building statue. I'm not sure if she's going to chop some of this or not. The city's production's going up pretty well. Pop 7 soon. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's the builder. The builder purchase. I think she's just going to come and chop this. I wonder if she just put that down there to troll. I think she just put that down there to troll. I don't think she's ever going to build it. Yeah, I think culture is going to be pretty fast because there's no defense. I mean, it's turn 80 and nobody's got more than 80 culture. Like, 105 culture. It's at turn 80. I don't like to risk 8 turns conservation. There you go. Yeah, Slum. I think Noob can kill the lobby before anything else if he wants to. A hepatitis C. Amy. We'll go sick of some fun. Why did Noob's culture drop so much? Yeah, so what happens is excessive. In the previous age, he had a golden age dedication. He's currently, I mean, I guess in a normal age. Okay, probably wanted to go dark, but Dominic got dark. Task actually got golden, and Jessica went back to golden. So the dedication you have is called Pen, Brush, and Voice. Pen, Brush, and Voice gives you 2 culture and 1 gold for every district you have completed, specialty district that you have completed in your lands. So when you look here at all these districts that Noob had, every single one of these, he was getting 2 culture for all of these. Every single one of them. He was getting 2 culture for every, and as well as 1 gold. So when that golden age ended, he lost, what is there, 20 districts at least, so 40 or 50 culture or something like that. I'll be 2 secs. Right back. Yeah, pen brush and voice culture is extremely valuable, especially in the medieval when you've got a lot of districts down. It's nice, and obviously you want to hit it in the classical for a bit of a boost, but by the time you get to medieval, you've got 15, 20, 25, 30 districts built. It's a ton of culture to help push you through the mid-tree. I'm back. Do cards affect that +2? No. That +2, that's completely separate. Nothing affects it. It's simply +2. Wait, is it waiting? How's the game waiting on me? Oh shit! Sorry. Whatever. Good thing I came back in time. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Eastern Orthodoxy got +10. They actually, Coupe got boosted this time, but Jessica won the Diplo. So that puts Jessica at 9. The +4 gold is going to be pretty good, though. That's going to, although their gold doesn't, although they're going to get the trade routes going yet, because he was canceled earlier. So once these trade routes start going again, it'll be better for him. Overall, yeah, pretty close. A little bit better. This -41 is really rough. Can that possibly be right? How is he -41? I mean, I guess he does have a lot of troops there now, yeah. I mean, holy cow, -41. Build a commercial hub already. The pike and shots are coming. Hey, what's going on, Falcon? What's going on? It's we had a lot of really fun battles here at the beginning of the game. Big archer rush failed miserably. There was arguments about whether or not it was a good call. I didn't like it. Then it was a big Toa rush, also failed quite miserably. And then it kind of subsided. The crossbows kind of put the end of it. And Fish has just sat here chilling out and simming. Basically kind of a Relville in here. And then Big Noob with the big stats. I think he just probably just goes and kills the lobby. A Domadizzle with a really nice sim on Gandhi over here. And really bad spawn for Tamar for TB. Sorry, BTS. He had just a terrible spawn. He's been sitting in a Relville all game. Kree had a pretty good spawn. I would have liked to have seen more out of Kree from this, to be honest with you. It doesn't feel like they've simmed as well as they could have. Free sim, pretty good land. You know, I mean, they could have come up in here with cities. They could have put on some sort of defense, but there's been a bit of a free sim back and forth Cold War between Latero and Canada with Jessica here. And it's just, I mean, they tried Milan Raider, it failed. There was very little Milan Raider play. And pretty minimal action. I thought it would be much more contentious, but Jessica's just held it off. It's been fine. Been interesting. Yeah, Falcon, I watched the first, I don't know, 40 turns or so of that. I was watching your stream, just your perspective from it. Yeah, you were in a tough spot. I'm looking forward to getting back to watching the rest of that to see how it ended up. It was a lot of fun to watch. You did a really nice job. Like, you know, it's easy to be impressed by this, right? You look at this, and it's so easy to be impressed by this. And it's great. Noob's doing amazing. Great free sim, destroying it. Nobody's challenging him on the great people. He's just destroying the world right now. And it's fine. Very impressive. But being in a spot like you were today, not to be kissing ass or anything like that, but being in a spot like you were today, where you're being pressured from all sides, and you're Molly, and so your production towards units sucks, and you're trying to figure out a way to make it happen. And you did all the things you needed to do up until when I was watching, to just keep everybody at bay, and let them morale into you while your teammates did the things they needed to do. And I'm looking forward to watching the rest of that game, because to me, being able to do that, and even like what Fish did in here with his spawn, like good spawn, but I mean, like just god tier. Like this was his opening spawn here. Oh, by the way, he built Machu, I take it. Oh no, he's built his Mare. Sorry, he's Kree, or he's Coupe. Just god spawn. I mean, anything with Coupe on this map's god spawn, but he just goes crazy here. Then he second cities this. Oops. He second cities this, and immediately is working these two tiles, and just spams archers, and then spams up warriors and turns them into Toas, and just spam. And Fish just held them off. First with archers of his own, then he went into legions, chopped more legions, just held them, and then he got the crossbows. He built some really good campuses quickly when he had a chance in order to get his science up, got the crossbows, and ended the whole thing. It was great. Is Kree in a position to culture defense at all? Not at this point, no. I mean, they could pivot pretty well if they started building theater squares. They got a couple here, and one here. But it's just pretty slow. It's pretty slow right now. I mean, at this point, you'd want to have a couple hundred culture to be keeping up. And Kree, with this spawn, is capable of a couple hundred culture at this point in the game easily. On complete free sim. Well, no, for sure. I mean, it was a tough battle. And it was close to him losing the city. And with a little bit better movement, he could have potentially lost the city. I agree with that. There's a potential that he could have lost the city if it was played a little bit better. But I thought he fought well. I think he sacrificed a lot of legions to continuously kill Toas and fight it off, and I think that was good. Yeah, for sure. So plugging this with a Night Core, Good vision here, so this guy can't ever really do much. Vision, like really good vision here. I like this a lot from his perspective, just to make sure he's seeing everything right. And then, yeah, I'll be curious. Maybe just a tank push. Tank fascism. Mass media in one. Fish is greedy. Yeah, I mean, it was... Here's the thing. I don't think it's necessarily greedy. I mean, he didn't go general, which I agree was a little bit greedy. But I think he just felt like, man, legions are so strong. And I just felt like he thought... I think he just knew legions hold until crossbows. Let's get some science. Let's get some archer pre-builds. Let's go get crossbows. It was greedy. He got pushed hard. You know, I mean, it was an interesting play. I don't mind the campuses though. I would have been the same thing. I would have done the same thing, honestly. If I see those campuses and I know I'm going to get pushed, I build them as quick as I can and get to crossbows. That would have been the same play I do. Where's the settler going? It's going to go to this T right here, as I'm guessing. I think he's going to settle right in his face. And he's going to say, come and get me. He's going to say, I got better science than you now. I think I can defend it. Come and get me. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he's bringing it out here. He might be bringing it out here, actually. He may very well just settle this and guard this choke. Yeah, Noob's doing mass media. Yeah. He actually just finished it, yeah. The second one below Delta. Oh, here. Maybe the river? Fish loves late settlers. He absolutely loves late game settlers. I would not be surprised if he's coming to settle the stone. Maybe pick up the truffles. Yeah, walk it right through here. Use Kree to push someone? Well, whatever he was trying here failed miserably. Is he going to try it on Rapa Nui? I don't know what he's doing. He was trying something here and it failed. Then he's... Maybe they're going to try and push up through to Damodar. But, I mean, I don't see that working. I mean, Damodar's got bigger science than them. Like, Damodar's on rifling. Like, Damodar's going to be at tanks by the time these horsies get there. Yeah, Congress should be 9, I believe. Oh, what the Congress results were? Yeah, we checked that out already. So he got doubled this time, or not doubled, but whatever you want to call it. His trade risk got buffed. Jessica got the Congress, the +2, and then just Eastern Orthodoxy there. And then the diplomacy setting right now is 9, and 9 turns. So she actually ended up lumber milling these, so she didn't even chop them. Interestingly enough. She didn't even chop them. She's just going to grind it out. I guess she just figures nobody's... She was the first there. She's just going to grind it, I guess. Ideology on Noob now. So he can get into fascism anytime. Be curious to see if he's got some pre-builds coming. Any more pre-builds. He's on square rigging, so he's going top tree. So I guess he's not going to go to tanks. I thought maybe he'd come kill him with tanks or something. Or, I mean, I guess he still could do an industrial push. Another settler. So that settler will make him 12 cities. Biggest, fastest computers, man. The biggest and fastest. I mean, he's just... Look at his stats. It's just gross. He's more than double anybody on the other team. What? Where's Patella? Oh, up here. Yeah, you're right. There's Patella there, yeah. 4 turns in the cap. 19 population, by the way. Let's look at the stats of this city. 73 food. 59 production. 15 gold. 56 culture. And 25 science. Yeah, this is Machu. She placed this, but she never... Yeah, she just placed it. I don't think she ever put it... She never put a turn into it. I think she just placed it there. I don't even know. I think she might have just done it to tease me or something. I just get this feeling like she just placed it just for whatever. Yeah. It doesn't cost anything to just put it there, right? I mean, there's absolutely no value in it. There's no way she'd build it. But maybe she just plopped it there for the hell of it. And then, yeah. So this will be... In 4 turns, she'll be at 10 points. And in 8 turns, she'll be at 14. So they could probably do it in 2 congresses, 2 more congresses, and they could win if they controlled it. It looks like they're definitely still winning the Diplo favor, so they could win this in 2 congresses, worst case. She wanted to chop the mountain to see behind it. Oh, cheeky little pillage on the... I like that. That's cute. It prevents a potential national park if no one ever builds one. You. Yeah, that's true. I don't really think that she's thinking that she's the culture victory, though. I don't know. It's true, though. It could have... actually, does it? No, the campus... Oh, yeah, I guess this could have been a national park here. Like that, I suppose. Assuming this tile belongs to the capital already. And she did. She would have switched this over, though, so there's no way she can switch it back. So I don't think he could ever have made one there. Oh, yeah, no, here, though. Oh, no, that's... I guess you could. If you had improved these two, you could national park that, I suppose. But it'd be a pretty bad one. Don't they aggregate tourism? No. It's an individual, Hogue. An individual's tourism against the opposing team's defense is how it's calculated. So Noob's at... Oh, actually, Jessica is at 7 and Noob's at 8. But you did. It's just the top person. So there. So he's at. So Noob's at 8 out of 56, and that would be essentially the winning condition at this point. No, they just show it as whoever's got the best is the whoever has the best is the team's score. And I just looked at the camera and did quotes as if you could see me. But yeah, you don't add it up to like 15 or whatever. It's just the total of, it's just whatever the best person on the team is for anything is what the number is. So same thing here. Jessica's got 9 points, so the team's points is 9. Yeah, exactly, Speaker. Like it's never a situation where Jessica's the culture victory, so it doesn't really matter about the national park or anything like that. If it's a culture victory, it's 100% Noobs. If it gets that far. Jessica's well, I mean, Jessica. I mean, she didn't have the greatest land, and she had to rel herself early. There's a Mountie, by the way. She had to rel herself early to defend this, and then yeah, like she just couldn't really get a lot of momentum. So she's not really so much defending anything. She's essentially just in 2 congresses they can win Diplo victory with her efforts, essentially. If nobody's killed the world by then they just win. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Field cannons on the field. He did move that settler out this way, by the way. He didn't settle it in here. It wasn't a very good city anyway. I was just kind of joking around. Bombard. A clock. Refining in 6 for fish. Domidar's got it in 2. Noob could always go top tree and balloon. Wow. Noob's popping more settlers. Noob's getting some late game settlers. Get some builders out. Go chop out Acropolises for storage. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He put it right in his face with cursors. He said, what are you going to do about it? It's hilarious. Uh... Yeah, I mean, Canada, she's not really doing what Canada does. Like, because Canada needs free sim, right? You put Canada on free sim. I mean, if she had everybody surrounding her, right? Like, she could have just had all this filled up with cities all the way across here and actually done Canada things. But she essentially had to get a general, get horses and swords or swords up and protect and defend and all that kind of stuff early, which basically her turbo cap allowed her to do most of the stuff that she ended up doing. But it's not. There's nothing here that's really big simming Canada stuff comparatively.
We're going for a walk.
Okay.
I made my stupid thing.
Yeah, no, I agree, but it's not. I think what the point. Say cursors. What? What is cursors? I don't know. Am I saying it wrong? I think what the point the speaker was making is like Canada is capable of a lot more than that. It's not really Canada things at the moment. It's more just things. Doing the best she can in the situation she had. Knight Army. This Milan Raider finally found its way up here. It looks like he got in to do some things. Actually. I missed it. But yeah, this dies here pretty soonish. The Canadian accent thing is? Oh. Realistically, she defended 2 melons and 3 horses. No, it's true, Slum, but you don't know, right? When you're all by yourself in the tundra, you don't know what's going to come at you. You don't know how good the other player is. You don't know what they're going to be capable of. He's going to settle that oil, I'd imagine. You don't know for sure exactly what your neighbor's capable of. You've got to get your ball by yourself. You go get a general. You get some swords up. You make sure that you don't get irrelled. Like, you don't get killed, I should say. You're kind of irrel from it, but if you don't do it and you do get pushed, then you die. And then she really didn't even. I mean, she didn't even defend the Milan Raider. The Milan Raider got in and was unsuccessful, and she did kill it. And other than that, I mean, she's had a pretty good game. Otherwise, like, pretty crap land, not great campuses. And giving up all that early tempo to not die is pretty important. That is a pretty significant deal. Hey, General. Yes, exactly. Noob Auto wins this game all day long.